PPE or mock examination for citizenship studies will consist of 2 papers. So each paper will last for 1 hour and 45 minutes and they'll each be worth 50% of the overall grade. So paper 1 is based on theme A, which is living together in the UK, theme B, which is democracy at work, and theme C, which is law and justice. And paper 2 is based on theme D or theme E, depending on which theme that learners have covered in class before the PPE. So if they've covered theme D, they will be answering questions on their exam to do with power and influence. And if they've covered theme E, they will answer questions based on the citizenship action. And in addition to this, paper 2 will also be a combination of questions from themes A to C. The questions themselves, or the tasks, will include multiple choice questions. There'll be short and medium responses. There'll be source questions based on source work, where they're given a source, which is a stimulus for them to demonstrate their knowledge of a citizenship issue or concept. And there'll be some extended writing as well, where they have to analyse and evaluate a range of evidence relating to citizenship issues, debate actions, including different viewpoints, develop reasoning, give coherent arguments and make substantial judgments. So all of the revision materials to support your studies are in the files section of your class team. So within this there are some basic revision materials which give a more simplistic overview of each of the themes and are often good for learners to use as a starting point before tackling the more in-depth and the lengthier revision guides. There are also some exam style questions in there which you can practice. We have practiced some of the basic ones of these already, but it's good for learners to go back on these to make sure that they're embedding those basic key concepts, the basic knowledge that they will need for the PPE, and then to build on that. And there's also some I can statements which are a way of learners, they can use it like as a checklist so that they can tick off what they've learned and what they know. So here is an example of one of the basic revision resources. So this is based on theme A and it breaks down the topics that are covered within the theme, supported by basic terms and facts. So you can see some of the topics there, for example, the population of the UK, migration, our identity. On theme A, we'll also look at human rights and other rights, and we've finished this section by looking at local government and the local council. So this is very simplistic and is a way of just getting that overview for learners before they go on to looking at the main revision guides, which are in a lot more in-depth. And this is the part of the first page of the more in-depth revision guide for theme A. So obviously you can see just by looking at this, it's more challenging. There's more information for learners, but it's what they're required to know. It is as concise as it can be, but the overall booklet for theme A is about 18 pages long. So it does require them to put in the time and the effort to make sure that they understand it and that they can embed that knowledge. So unfortunately, there are not many online revision platforms that cover GCSE citizenship studies. I've produced keywords and definitions for each of the themes on Quizlet, and this enables learners to revise through interactive flashcards and games, which I know they enjoy, but it is quite limited in terms of things which are online, which citizenship students can use to revise from. However, they do have everything else that they need from what's been produced and what's been provided by school. So, you know, just because they can't actually get much online doesn't put them at any disadvantage. They've got loads of things to revise from and to learn from what we've given them. So good luck everybody.